What's up, guys? Thanks for joining the podcast. We're pumped to have you here hanging out with us. This is another episode of Guys from the Gym, where myself, Nathan, Amy, Jimmy, and Zach all get together, talk about life, talk about the gym. We do taste tests and we do funny trivia and all sorts of other randomness. All of us here compete in strongman, and so you'll hear a lot about that. If you're new to the show or if you've been following along with us for a while, please like, comment, and subscribe to help us build our audience. We really appreciate all the support. Want to let you all know that this episode is brought to you by the ironfortressgym.com. If you're looking for help with your training, trying to get healthier and stronger, you can go there, contact them, they'll help you out. Also, if you're looking for sweet and frosty merch, you can go there, look at their hats, t-shirts, backpacks, all sorts of cool stuff. Use code IFG for 20% off at checkout. Without further ado, let's get to the show.
Wait, who's doing the intro?
In 5, 4,
Amy, do the intro.
3,
Coming hot.
2, 1.
And we're back!
Oh my
That
gosh.
was perfect.
Dude, that was so good.
So good.
Oh, that was really good.
Hey,
I
we're
was
getting this kicked off as we're talking amongst yourselves, do the intro, but we're doing the taste test first.
Amy's
First thing
scared
we
me.
got is Mountain Dew Maui Burst.
Is this just a summer edition flavor?
I don't know what it is. I found 4 of them, and I thought, I know 4 people. And
This
including
is
me.
delicious.
It is quite delightful.
We need to put pictures up so that people
That's
know.
not bad. That is not bad, sirs. You know what Nate's going through right now in his head? He's thinking, it's been 8 years since I've had full sugar soda. It's like, what is this?
That's exactly.
nectar?
Dude, this is juice.
So definitely a Mountain Dew, am I right?
Yeah.
Like you can definitely taste Mountain Dew?
It's definitely Mountain Dew. It's kind of like
I think it's delicious.
like a pineapple flavored.
Don't you
gummy
guys
bear.
feel like it smells like Skittles?
Yeah.
Don't you think it
Yeah.
smells like Skittles?
I also don't drink soda that much anymore. So, like, ever really. So, anything.
So it's pretty good.
Wow.
I would give it a.
Yeah, Jim,
An
what do you
8?
got here?
I'd give it.
Now,
an
hold
8 out
on.
of
Are
10.
you going an 8 for Mountain Dews, or are you going for drinks, or what?
I mean, if we're comparing it to other Mountain Dews, I'd probably give it like a 6.5. I do think that there are better Mountain Dews out there, but it is a top.
I like that. I'm going to go, I don't know, I'm going to go a 6.7. I enjoyed it. Probably won't be going back for more. Very sugary.
Above average, yeah.
Next up, we got the Baja Laguna Lemonade. Mountain Dew Baja.
This one's a pretty
This is
orange
the-
flavor.
Make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you cleanse your palate.
Hold on real quick. This is the 20th Baja Versity. So, there's that.
I don't, you know, I don't like it when you make up stuff.
I don't know that I like this one as
It
much.
says it on there. This one, I'm getting more
got-
cleaning solvent from this one.
No, it's more like nectarine.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting like urinal cake out of this one.
Oh yeah, it's not bad, but yeah.
Oh, now I get it.
I see what you're saying, Zach. Yeah.
I got it on the second drink.
It tastes like a. It's good. It's not bad. It just it does have undertones of being like Fabuloso or something.
Right. How many carbs you think are in this bad boy?
60.
Any other guesses?
I want to say.
I'm not good with that. I would say 80 because I just don't know. I'm basing it off what he said.
I want to say 45.
73. Amy wins. 73 carbs in that bad boy. By the way, I'm going a 5.1 on that.
Yeah, that was not as good.
I would rate it lower, probably in like the 4s.
This is
You
gonna
know
be
that time
yours.
you guys drank maple syrup and you were saying that your sugar was like really, really high? I don't eat sugar like this
Well,
ever.
this one has 0 sugar.
Oh, okay.
We're switching.
Oh heck
This
yeah.
one's going to be Mountain Dew Zero. This is Purple Thunder.
I'm
Gonna love
already
it.
in. I'm already in. Yeah,
Is anybody going to rate that last one? Or no?
yellow I'm going to give
I would give it in the 4s.
yellow I'm going to give a 6.5
and then the pinkish orange one, I'm gonna give Laguna Beach. I'm gonna give like a 5 or like a 4.8.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's pretty accurate.
Purple Thunder's next. Sipping on some scissor. It's purple.
Yeah, so far
Smells great.
So far, it's getting points for beauty.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
nope.
is.
Nope.
It's.
I don't like it.
It still has like a weird aftertaste, kind of like
Dang it.
the last
The best one is the first one.
What
so far.
happened to it?
The initial taste is kind of like a purple Skittle, but then the aftertaste, I think, brings it down a couple points.
That's the worst one.
It really is.
So
That's the worst one, Amy.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if
it's
it's
a close.
as bad as
It's
the,
close
yeah.
between the Laguna orange
The
one.
Laguna lemonade wasn't good. You know why that one's better? At least it doesn't make you pay for it with 73 carbs.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If I got to struggle through one, I'm not trying to struggle through one that's gonna,
Is that one better if we had it first? You know?
maybe.
I feel
It's
like
hard to know.
I feel like we're doing that like Sprite challenge where we're not supposed to burp because I don't ever have carbonation, so I'm like fighting back.
These aren't very carbonated either, and I kind of don't like that.
See, I feel like
This
burpy.
is also a 0, by the way. I'm gonna go. So I did a 5-1 with the Laguna lemonade. I'm gonna go a 5-3 with that one. You can just pass it up.
I'll match your 5.3.
I see your 5-3 and I'll raise you.
I'll see your 5.3, and I'll raise you to 5.5.
5-5 with brown eyes.
All right, so this is what was the name of this one, Zach?
Just says Spark, with a burst of raspberry lemonade and other natural occurring.
I do like raspberry lemonade.
Yeah, big fan. Amy, don't weigh in before every.
Dang it, Amy!
You've skewed the test. We're scientists.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
it's meh.
did I skew it
No.
after everybody had it?
This is easily in the 2 spot for me.
I don't like this one as much.
It's unoffensive, but for a 0, that's not bad. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this is the one that Nate wants to drink.
So 2 of them were 0 sugar and the first 2 weren't?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a 5-7 on that one.
Yeah,
You want that one?
yeah, I'll drink it. I think you know what, dude. I think. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. All right, green lid.
Wait, I think we need to take a picture of all of them together too.
We can.
We should. Green lid. Sorry, Zach just pulled something out of his bag and it made me
What are you talking about?
nothing. My spidey senses started tingling.
Did they?
Okay, so see if you guys agree with me on this. Okay, green cap. This was awesome, by the way, Zach. This was a great
Yeah,
taste test.
thanks for bringing this.
I think green is number 1. Number 2 is yellow lid. Number 3 is Spark, the pink one. And then number 4 is Purple Thunder, which bums me out because I'm into purples, you know?
So I
Usually
think,
purple drinks, if it's grape or something in that line, I'm in.
Here, just give him this.
for me,
That way he can say what's in
I
it.
think it's more of like green, pink, yellow, and then purple.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this...
It just turned, didn't it? It just took a turn.
Okay. All right. Well...
I thought it was dog food when I first saw it.
Okay,
It's
so we
not.
have a can that appears to be from like Cold War era.
Yeah, so what I saw first, the folks at home don't know this. From the bottom, it looks like a can of green beans, that kind of can.
Yeah.
But from the top, it's got a can top. So
See
you
it?
pop that bad boy on the go. I'll be honest with you guys, I kind of messed up on this one. It said shake well before opening.
What?
Didn't, because I forgot, and I'm very, very sorry.
Okay.
What flavor are we rocking with here, Nate?
Just says chocolate. And it is called Nutriment.
Did
Hey,
you get this at the Amish store?
I did. Hey, I'm not going to say a word. Y'all give it a go. Nope.
Okay.
Hey, that's the best one so far.
Not mad at it.
Not mad at it.
And it's a protein shake?
It's a meal replacement.
It's a meal
Check out the
replacement.
calories on that bad boy.
So it's called Nutriment, and it has 16 grams of protein, 24 vitamins and minerals, calcium made from real skim milk, energy nutrition drink. Has a lot of vitamins in crab. 360 calories for the whole can.
Yeah, not a very big can either.
Total fat is 10, total carbs is 50, and protein 16.
It's not a bad. I mean, if you're wanting a low fat, low carb drink, probably not your jam.
But
I feel like I've just drank more liquid right now than I have all day.
He's opening another one. I love it.
It almost. Did you guys get like the metallic aftertaste? Like it's been sitting since the 1950s.
Yeah,
Nate already made that joke.
Oh, he did.
But I agree.
Did it taste like metal?
Well, that's been sitting for a long time. But I agree. It wasn't great.
Okay, you know what?
But can I throw this out there? Because this is my score is going to reflect something that you guys need to know.
Nutriment.
I'm going to give that a 7.8.
Yeah.
That cost 50 cents.
Dude, why do we have to do the vanilla one?
I didn't do it right. 50 cents for that.
I mean,
That's a full. That's
it's
a
high up
meal.
there. Yeah.
That's a meal.
That dude.
I'm not saying anyone should drink those or anything. I'm saying like.
I mean, you could potentially, drink 4 of those a day and have, $2.
Nate, you're not gonna hate that.
I don't like vanilla ones.
You're not gonna hate that.
It's not horrible. I mean,
This is. You want to know something? That's the closest to core power you'll find.
It's like evaporated milk.
Wow, that's not bad.
I told you, dude.
That's not bad.
You know why it's the closest to core power? There's a ton of fat and carbs in it. They just poured sugar and butter in that bad boy.
Dude, that's cereal milk.
It is.
That's cereal milk.
I'm going
For
back.
50 cents.
I'm going back for a pallet of those bad boys.
For 50 cents, you could have your cereal every day with that.
Let me get Elam and the boys to load it up in the back of my buggy.
Dude, that's not bad at all.
And that's a shout out from our podcast to the nice Amish or Mennonite folks in the town of can't remember. It's outside
Barnett?
it's outside Eldon. Nice folks. Pretty cool spot.
Barnett's a really small town.
I've
been
never
Yeah,
even
we
heard
played a
of
gig
that.
there.
Did you really?
Yeah, and in Eldon.
So I haven't been able to confirm this yet myself, but
Yeah.
I believe that Texas Roadhouse has released their rolls for commercial purchase. So you can go to
Nuh-uh.
Walmart and buy a bag of them, and you can also buy their honey cinnamon butter. So, if you want,
That's cool.
you can get a bag,
Hey, dude,
get a thing of butter,
that's dangerous.
and have a good night.
Yeah, for real, dude.
That's dangerous. I'll eat 14
I mean,
of those.
legitimately, like before you're uncomfortable, how many are you putting down?
My
mean-
question is, sorry, go.
No, you're fine. I think last time I was there, I ate like
It's double
I
digits, right?
I think I ate like 6 or 8 before I even got my food.
Would you rather have those, or would you rather have the Cheddar Bay biscuits?
Amy, that's a great question. Thank you, and I'll field that for the team. Doesn't matter, does it? No, I don't know. That is so good.
Dude, that's a hard
Ooh.
like would you rather.
You know what? I'm gonna go Cheddar Bay biscuits
Well, one's
because
sweeter
it's more.
and one's like savory.
Yeah, but the Cheddar Bay biscuit. That's you, big dog.
Oh, okay.
But the Cheddar Bay biscuit's more dense. I feel like it's more of a meal. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I like the Texas Roadhouse, like the soft lightness of that. But man, I'm here to get work done. You know?
There's something about the Cheddar Bay biscuits that just make it feel like there's more there. You know?
Yeah, it's a bit heartier.
Yeah, it's like a
It's a sticky
they're
biscuit.
so good. Oh my gosh.
Though they are good. You got to watch out for things with like bread that has like a rough part of it because it'll just tear your mouth up when you eat too much of it.
That's true.
You know the old Captain Crunch syndrome.
I feel full right now. Like I feel like
yeah.
I feel like we drink so much liquid.
In a short amount of time.
I feel kind of full.
Dude, I drank yesterday. I drank a gallon and a half of water, and I got I don't see any bottles, but I got these little body armors. I think I drank 6 of them.
Wow.
I was crushing fluid yesterday. I have no idea why.
How'd you
No
feel?
idea.
Any better?
Great.
Oh, nice.
Felt great. It's almost like I needed it. You know,
You're like, the funny part? You like peed one time in 24 hours.
just couple drops.
You're so dehydrated.
And then I slept for 4 hours last night
Yeah.
because
yeah, that's
who needs it?
that's
You know what I
nice.
mean? Does anybody want one of these Mountain Dews?
No.
Jimmy, I feel like you want that first one, that Maui.
I mean, if you don't want them to go to waste, I'll sip on one. But
I'll drink
This
the
was your
purple one
favorite.
maybe after I finish this pink one off.
I'll
After I
drink
finish
it.
off Spark, I'll move to
you want one, Jimbo?
Thunder.
You don't have to.
I'm okay.
Everybody.
Thank you, though.
Feel
You want to try this?
Sure.
That's I feel like that's my favorite drink of the ones today.
Goat fuel, guys. Goat fuel.
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
face.
not feeling it.
No, it just doesn't go well with the spearmint.
Oh, really?
Or it's the fact that you just drank vanilla protein meal
I was
replacement.
surprised by that thing. I mean,
That one might be the best tasting one.
I don't know why I was surprised, because to look at like if you can have that many carbs, fats, and proteins, well, carbs and fats, it's gonna taste amazing, or should.
Yeah.
It should taste amazing.
Yeah.
That was like chocolate milk with that was like full fat. Actually, matter yet,
Matter yet,
Nate,
boy.
do you still have the thing? How many fats were in that?
10.
There's definitely more fat than that in chocolate milk. Yeah.
Yeah. But not much. It's like maybe 14, 16.
Well, but also that's a small can.
Yeah, it's only 12 ounces.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like.
No, I think it
11.5.
says 12 ounces.
I was thinking it's somewhere south of that.
12 ounces. Yeah, 12 fluid ounces.
I'll be Jimbo.
I'll be doggone. Are we doing trivia?
Yeah, we can do trivia.
Zach, how was your birthday there?
That wasn't scripted. Yeah, man, it was good. It was good. I had. Can I be real with you guys? We're all friends here, right?
Yeah.
Please.
The big dog has had some ups and some downs this year. Had an all new low on my birthday. An all new low. So my daughter takes me out to a steak dinner. G&D Steakhouse here in town. Love it. It's like my number 4 steak, I think.
Yeah, classic.
Big fan.
Classic, like old school mafia.
Affordable.
Old school. You walk in, you're ordering immediately. I love that. So you're not sitting down waiting on good or bad service or whatever. There's no back and forth of like, did I tell him? Did he or she tell him medium well on accident?
Yeah.
You're telling the cook right
Yeah.
when you walk in.
Yeah, you're straight to the horse's
You know what? That's
mouth.
what it is. He's the man on the grill. He's not a chef. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
They're perfectly cooked. Can I be real with you guys? Slightly under seasoned. And I'm only saying that because I love you. We can do better. Anyway, I sit down, enjoying this steak, talking to my daughter. My folks are there too, chatting with them. I get about. By the way, you guys want to guess what my order is at G&D? I'm just curious if you know.
4 steaks.
4 steaks. Jimmy got it.
That's
The old 4 steak special. You know
Yeah.
it. So it kind of is. I get a 20-ounce sirloin.
Yeah.
4 steaks.
he knows
Made me
you.
laugh. Yeah, you order 38 ounce. No,
You know that he has some idea of who he's dealing with
Yeah.
when he answers like that. Because Amy asks the same question, he's going to be like, maybe she would get a steak.
yeah, side salad.
She got the chicken.
So I sit down. I start working on the potato. Take a bite of Texas toast. I get like 4 ounces into the 20-ouncer. And have you guys ever noticed? Like, I tend to like run a little warm. Like, I tend to be a little bit like, I don't know if you ever noticed, but I'm a little warmer than you guys usually.
Yeah.
We weren't really going to say anything, but
Three Stooges style flop sweat happens. I'm just like drenched in sweat. And I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's not going to be good. Stomach starts growling. I go, hey, Deb, when she comes back, I'm going to need a box for this. And I go to the bathroom, and it's not good. I'm a gentleman. Let's just say it's not good.
Oh, boy.
I wish that was the all-time low I was talking about. I get done doing my thing. I hit the little metal button on the toilet, and we have a problem on our hands, folks. Modern plumbing can't keep up with me all the time. Let's just put it that way. So I'm in this nice establishment,
yeah.
just wreaking havoc on their bathroom. I think, hey, I'm a man. I'm going to take care of this. I grab the plunger. I go to work. I'm clocked in, right? I notice, man, this plunger is like, it's like weirdly flexible. I pull it out, and I broke the plunger.
In the toilet
In the toilet.
with all of your shit.
And now, flop sweat's still happening. Stomach's starting to feel better. Existential crisis setting in. What do I do? Like I'm in a real tough place where like I'm an adult, I'm a man, I said all that. I can't go to the waitress and be like, hey, somebody did something. Like I can't pull that. Like I'm covered in sweat, she won't believe me anyway. You get a 390-pound man walk up to you, drenched in sweat in a steakhouse, and says somebody did something in the bath. They know. Right?
There's no way they're gonna be like if Amy did it, they would be like, oh wow, like we're so sorry about that.
It's like when you're a kid and you play Ding Dong Ditch, and the guy catches you, and it's like, oh, I was just seeing what kind of cable do you have? Like what?
Right.
You can't ask a question and get out. They know what you're doing.
Right.
You're caught red-handed. So I sit there for a second. I take a deep breath and I say, hey. There's only one way out of this. I just gotta see. And I hit the little plunger again. Folks, by the grace of God, it went down.
Oh, man.
While it was down, what did I have to do? Had to go in after the plunger. Because I can't just leave it there.
Right.
Anyway, long story short, went through about a half a thing full of soap, and 10 minutes later, I got everything. I got myself cleaned up.
I thought you were going to say you had to take your shirt off and you had to walk out of the store with your shirt off.
If I would have had to contact help, I would have. I'd have walked. I'd been like, I can't save there's no pride left. Mm-hmm. I can't save this. I can't salvage this. Big Dog's going to be comfortable.
Yeah, that's...
My poor daughter, I keep a blanket in my truck.
Yeah.
Because, like, when the sun goes down, it doesn't matter what the air's set on. She'll be cold.
Right.
And I was like, hey, sis, you're going to want to cover up with that. Because I went 7 airs. I went 7
you
blue
went
airs.
max. This kicked it on max.
I went the bluest of air and the strongest of breeze.
Oh, man.
And I just had to ride it out. But
Dude,
we made it. We made it. And
dude.
now I'm a few days older.
Dude, those are nightmares. That's just a nightmare.
Dude,
I've been there.
I don't know, man. Anyway, we made it through. I feel personal belief, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, you know what I mean? So definitely stronger.
It'd be funny too if you like the next week your mom or your dad was like, dude, let's go back to G&D. Like I'm been great, and you're like, I can't go back there. Like,
oh, if I'd have had to contact somebody,
that's what I'm
never
saying.
again.
Yeah, if you had to talk to somebody, you'd be like, well, one of my top 5 steak places I can't go to ever again.
I'm gonna have to DoorDash that bad boy, you know.
And it's not going to be as good.
His face is probably just like up on some kind of like no-fly list there.
Yeah, no flush
it's
list.
It's in the bathroom, no flush list. That was quick.
There's a list of guys that have to ask for the bathroom key, and I'm one of them. They're like, if this person asks, you tell them we have an outhouse.
Go to Best Buy.
So I heard tell that we have trivia, to change the subject.
Oh man, Amy, you kind of.
We do.
Oh wait, sorry.
Amy spent a lot of time on this trivia.
Well, I'll make a song soon.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. Trivia.
Okay, stop it.
Okay.
Dang it, I
Guess
was
a
into
number.
that.
Guess a number.
66.
Okay.
Jimmy?
17.
5, 4,
80,
3,
80, 87.
It's 71.
Me.
So it goes Zach, Nate, Jimmy.
Yes, I finally won one. That might be the first. I don't know. What's
okay.
do we have a
We have a theme. We have a theme.
I love themes.
Okay. So here's what it is. I'm calling it Bad Boys or Bad Boys, What you gonna do? So.
Oh wow.
But there are some bad girls in here.
Oh,
so
My
okay.
specialty.
what the theme is famous people who have gotten in trouble. And so I'm going to describe the incident that happened.
Okay.
And for 2 points, without any hints, you can guess the person. If you get it right, you get 2 points. If you need the hint and you get it right, then you get 1 point.
I like that.
But then everybody else will have the hint. So the hint sometimes is just like 1 or 2 words.
Okay.
Okay? So, Zach,
That's me.
who was arrested in 1995 for engaging in inappropriate behavior with a working girl? This was a big headline story.
Yeah, British dude, dated, I believe, Elizabeth Hurley at the time. What's his name? Gosh, dog it. Am I right?
Just keep going.
Okay.
Because if you get the hint, it's like almost funny that you just said all of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Those are the hints. I kind of screwed up your game there. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's okay. Because I didn't give them to you, so.
Oh, gosh. Somebody give me a countdown. I need pressure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hugh Laurie is not his name. That's the guy from House.
No. Okay, so Nate, do you want to guess and do you want the hints?
I need the hints. I have no idea.
Born in London, dated Elizabeth Hurley.
I crushed that, didn't I?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
That's his name.
No
Nice, dude.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
is.
never would have got that.
And as I recall, she was not a looker. If like
What?
he was dating the finest woman on earth, and
Yeah.
needed an away game, I guess.
I
don't
can't.
know.
Dude, that was just like one of the first British guys that I thought might be famous in the '90s. Like I didn't even. That was a total guess.
Could not think. What did I say? Hugh Laurie. I think
Yeah.
that's the guy from House.
Okay, Nate. Who was arrested for suspicion of driving under the influence and disobeying police officers' orders?
I mean,
You'll probably need a hint.
That's everyone.
yeah.
Yeah. Can I have a year? Is there?
I don't have the year.
Okay, give me the hint.
You don't get to choose your hint.
No, well,
Give me the year. I don't. That's.
I don't have the year written down. Okay, so the hint is Cruel and Alabama.
Billy Bob Thornton.
No.
Dang it.
Cruel in Alabama.
Tom Hanks.
It doesn't mean it happened in Alabama. This could just be something that they're famous for.
Oh.
Zach?
Cruel in Alabama.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I know this.
All of these things have also made headlines. Like they were big when
Yeah,
they happened.
pretty big. Yeah. Okay.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Reese Witherspoon. Cruel,
Oh.
Cruel Intentions and Sweet Home Alabama.
Wow, that's
When you
kind
said
of
Alabama,
that's kind of what I was thinking, but I couldn't think of it. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Jimmy's turn.
Who has been arrested for dancing in the middle of a street, being involved in a police chase in a taxi in London, and was arrested for planting hemp seeds when the state insisted that they were the same as marijuana? Want
This
your
is
hint?
just a yeah. You should take
yes,
the hint.
yes.
Cheers, Zombieland.
Oh,
gotcha. 5,
oh,
4,
hold on.
3.
Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Did you say that name again?
Woody Harrelson.
All right. I thought you said something different.
Hoodie Werelson?
Hardison.
Okay, Zach. Who was charged in 2014 with drunk driving, resisting arrest, and driving without a valid license after racing his yellow Lamborghini against another sports car in Miami?
Hint, please.
Despacito, Canadian.
I don't know what Despacito
Oh.
Is it Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
is. It Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was my turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's cool,
Did I
man.
just give him the point?
No, you got the point.
I'm sorry, dude. That was.
You get one snake.
I got
snake
too.
attack
I got
there.
too carried. I got carried away, dude. I
Okay.
just lost myself. I got lost in the sauce, man.
Okay.
Nate's turn.
Who was arrested in 1999 for stabbing Lance Riviera, was convicted for third-degree assault, and took a 3-year probation sentence?
Wow.
Who is that? Lance who?
It says Lance Riviera. Like that's, I don't know if that's like a nickname.
Hint?
Rockaware rapper.
I don't know.
Do you want to just give a guess?
What were the hints again?
Where was it at? Did it say?
It doesn't say where. It just says it happened in 1999. So Rockaware and rapper are your hints.
Who's the most famous rapper you know that's been around a long time?
Lil Wayne.
No.
Was it a decent guess?
Was it decent?
Eminem.
No.
Is that Jay-Z?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Rockaware. That's gave it away.
What is that? Is that a like nickname or a song or?
No,
Rock-
it's like
it says
he owns like
clothing.
Yeah.
Jimbo.
Okay.
Okay. In 2001, this person was shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills and got caught trying to steal $5,500 worth of designer clothes.
Can I have the hint?
Mr. Deeds, Little Women.
Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
Nice.
What the heck? Good job, Jimmy. Wow.
What you don't know is Jimmy is the what do you call that? Where you manage the
fan page.
the fan page of Little Women.
The
So-
moderator.
Well, and
He's
some of
the-
these,
he's
if
the
I
moderator.
gave like the really easy stuff, like it was like you were gonna get it automatically. So like the hints, I had to.
No, that was
good.
that,
No.
Hey, by the way, can I pause? You're really coming with it with trivia this week. You're really crushing it.
Okay.
Setting the bar high.
Zach.
Yes, ma'am.
This person was arrested and charged in 2016 with criminal trespassing and engaging in a riot while taking part in a protest of the Dakota Access Pipeline in North Dakota.
2016? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to take the hint because I want to try to jump ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to say Shia LaBeouf.
No.
I feel like that was a decent guess, folks. You guys.
It was.
Madonna.
No. Does anybody want the hint?
I'll take the hint.
Aaron Rodgers and Big Little Lies.
J-Lo?
No. Shane Lee Woodley. She's an actress. Do you guys remember when she
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
She date Aaron Rodgers?
She was engaged to Aaron Rodgers.
I don't even know who
I
that
didn't
is.
realize that.
Aaron Rodgers?
No, the Shane lady.
Yeah, I didn't either. Nate's turn. The Shane lady.
This person was arrested at an international airport for possession of over 650 grams of cocaine. They pleaded guilty to felony drug trafficking charges and provided the names of other dealers in exchange for a reduced sentence of 3 to 7 years. This person was also paroled in 1981 after serving 2 years and 4 months.
Can I have a hint?
Toolman Lightyear.
Yeah.
Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Crushed it.
Wow, that's real?
Yeah. He dropped names. He was a snitch.
Whoa.
Okay, Jim. Arrested for various issues with drugs. Arrested for assaulting his wife in 2010. Removed from his suite at the Plaza Hotel after reportedly causing $7,000 worth of damage. And in 2016 was under investigation by LAPD stalking unit for threatening to kill his former fiancée.
I
Who
think
is
he'll
this?
want the hint. I think he'll want the
I'm gonna
hint.
want the hint there.
Wild Thing, Trash Man.
comment.
Charlie Sheen.
Yep.
What's Trash Man?
He's in a movie like Men at Work where he plays a garbage man, trash man.
Okay.
Okay, Zach.
Yeah.
Was arrested in 2007 after a fight at a Waffle House in suburban Atlanta, pleaded no contest to 1 count of simple battery and received 80 hours of community service and 6 hours of anger management.
I'll take the hint, please.
Cowboy rapper.
Cowboy rapper. 2007.
And sometimes these things don't have anything to do with each other. I just picked 2 words that
It
would.
was in Atlanta. It was assault. Got 80
It was at a
hours.
Waffle House.
In Atlanta?
Uh-huh.
Cowboy rapper.
5,
Kid
4.
Rock.
Yes.
Good
Dude, that was
job.
going to be my guess. Good job.
Here's what did it for me, though. Is he a rapper?
So I actually looked and it says rapper
says
when
rap?
you. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I was like, he definitely does have some. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I
Yeah.
think he's
Nate's
less
turn.
of a rapper now and more of a cowboy.
More of a dude.
Well, no, it's his number one. Like one of his singles
Wanna
was
be
Cowboy.
a cowboy,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Riding at night 'cause I sleep all day. Remember when we used to be able to put music on our videos and
Yeah, and it was
the
cool.
world didn't freaking
Yeah.
explode?
Yeah,
Your turn, Nate.
Okay, Nate.
Remember the good old
Those
days.
are the good old days, yeah.
This is an easy one. Found guilty of insider trading and was sentenced to 5 months of incarceration in West Virginia
You got this.
after spending 5 months and also spent 5 months of home confinement after release.
Did, I'm going to do it without the hint.
5,
Ooh,
4.
Is it Martha Stewart?
Yeah.
It is. My hint was now friends with Snoop Dogg.
My hint was Snoop Dogg and Recipe.
I was gonna say Bernie Madoff. So, good job there.
Okay.
Madoff.
Did I get 2 for that? Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Gosh, dog it.
Nate's in the lead.
No way.
Dang.
Yeah, you have 5. Zach has 2 and Jimmy has 3.
Dang.
Okay, Jimmy. Was convicted in 2008 on misdemeanor charges of willful failure to file federal income taxes, sentenced to 3 years imprisonment, served 28 months in federal prison.
That's so many.
That is so many. I'm gonna say Nicolas Cage.
No.
Hint.
Willie Mays Hayes,
I knew.
U.S. Marshals.
I should have took the hint.
Freaking Blade.
You got
Wesley
it.
Snipes.
There you go.
Yep. And
That
so
was-
I looked at this. It's like not just a couple million. It was like there
You
are
got-
different things that start with like 11 point something million all the way up to like 23
I think
million.
around that time, or maybe more recent, he also had to. He like went to the ER for something and like gave a fake name and skipped out. Like left what do they call it, AMA, and freaking skipped out on the bill.
Okay. Zach, initially arrested
Freaking
for
daywalker, dude. He couldn't pay his bill.
initially arrested for attempted murder, later charged with 2 counts of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, 1 count of marijuana possession, and criminal contempt for violating the prior civil rights injunction he received in 1986. Was in jail for 45 days.
I'd like to guess, but I gotta win this game, so I'm gonna go smart move here. Give me the hint, please.
Departed, Entourage.
Oh, is that, I may be totally off on this. Is that, Mark Wahlberg?
Wow. Nice job. I had no idea.
Okay.
I was like just trying to like just.
You could have given so many. A guy like that could have been like 1,000 different hints. He's been in so much stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and like, so the thing where it talks about violating civil rights, he had gotten into trouble before that, where apparently he like had a lot of racist things that he was doing towards people, but like when he got in trouble for this, he was like beating somebody up that was Asian.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, it's real bad.
It's sweating. Trivia with Aimee. Continuation.
Gung, 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 gung.
I think
Part
this is
2.
Nate's turn.
Yeah, my turn.
This person was arrested in 1998 in South Dallas for illegal drag racing. Arrested in 91 in Los Angeles for firearm charges against threatening a homeless man with a pistol. Bucky, his pet goat, escaped, and he paid a $220 fine for expired tags. And was arrested in 2015 and charged with residential burglary and grand theft. Who is this person?
Hint.
Van Winkle and Rapper.
What were the dates? Just hit me with the dates.
98, 91,
Oh, I got you.
2015.
I got you.
Dang it.
Do you know it?
No.
5, 4.
3,
I don't know.
2.
I don't even know.
Do you want to just guess a rapper?
Yeah, no, DMX.
No.
Eminem.
No.
It's Rob Van Winkle. It's how do I forget it? It's Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Ice, baby.
Wow.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Listen.
You're gonna get us copyrighted again.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
You sound so much like him.
Jimmy, charged with leaving the scene of a car accident and sentenced to 3 years probation, fined $13,500 and ordered to perform 200 hours of community service.
Can I have a hint?
Monsters Ball, Storm.
5,
Oh my
4,
gosh, dude, that gave it away.
Well, that
2,
it was hard to find something.
1.
Kevin Hart.
No.
Halle Berry.
Yes.
Dang it.
It's my turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Was arrested at the Wynn Resort after a small bag of cocaine fell out of her purse when she reached in for lip balm in front of a police officer. She paid a $2,000 fine and 200 hours of community service.
Dude,
Hint.
how unlucky is that?
Simple Life, Pink.
Simple Life, Pink. Oh, is that Lindsay Lohan?
No. Nate?
Oh my gosh.
Can I? Whoa. What? Did you give a year?
No, didn't.
Simple Life?
I have no idea. Paris Hilton.
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh, wow. Nice, dude. I was thinking, you know what? I don't know what Simple Life is. The only
It's
thing.
the show with her and Nicole Richie.
I realize that, but
She wears a lot of pink.
That's
I
who
was-
I was thinking of, was that
Man.
Nicole Richie girl. I couldn't think of her name.
Is it
Nate's turn.
Nate's turn?
He just won, I think. How many questions?
I have 2 more, and I did do a bonus question just in case.
All right.
Okay. In the late 90s, was arrested repeatedly on drug charges and spent almost a year in jail.
Hint.
This bums me out. You should have just guessed. Sherlock, Rat Pack.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.?
Man, this is the best you've ever done.
Okay, Jimmy.
Maybe.
Besides,
RDJ.
Okay.
While driving in 1987 in Northern Ireland, this person crossed over the wrong lane, collided head-on with another car, killing 2 passengers. Charged with causing death by dangerous driving and convicted of careless driving and fined.
Can I have a hint?
Oh,
War Game, Parker.
What was it?
War Game, and Parker.
I knew this one.
Shia LaBeouf.
No.
Is that Tobey Maguire?
No.
Oh, crap. Parker?
War Games and Parker.
Oh, man. I screwed that up. I had it in my head that it was prick.
I have no idea.
You know who it is.
Yeah, I do.
I know I'll know the name when I
It's,
hear
It's
it.
Ben Affleck.
No. So
Hold on. War Game. I don't know Parker. I don't get that reference. War Game.
do you want me to just tell you who it is?
Kinda, but no. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Matthew Broderick. He married.
It's Matthew frickin' Broderick. It's Ferris Bueller. I just saw that in the last month.
And he's married to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Is he really?
Do you guys want to hear the bonus just to hear it?
What's the score?
The score is Nate's got 7, Zach's got 6, and Jimmy's got 3.
Yeah,
Can I propose something?
Yeah.
Since Nate stole
Rapid
one from me,
fire.
since Nate stole one from me, can I have the bonus?
I don't care. That's up to you guys.
Yeah, that's more than fair. I jacked that up.
Okay.
It's up to Jim. He's
Okay.
No, you can have the
let's
bonus.
see if you tie. Okay. In 2006, their car hit a mailbox and flipped over. Charged with drunk driving. His BAL was .16, twice the legal limit, and he also had possession of marijuana
In what year?
in 2006.
Do I get a hint on it?
Yeah.
I wish I could have answered it because I feel like I would have won outright. 2 points, right? No, can't do it. Go ahead. Hint, please.
Child actor and sixth.
Sixth?
Is
it Haley Joel Osment?
Nice.
Yeah.
Tied it up. Weird.
That's.
Hey, but you know what? Our points together. We take
With
the
your
cake.
points combined,
Yeah.
Jim is Captain Planet. By the way, we got a new sign. Did you guys see the new sign?
Yeah, it looks great.
Pretty cool, right?
Hot news week at the
So
gym.
is the day the sign gets put up, and we're pumped because we feel like a real legitimate business. We're trapped here, by the way, with the trucks are in the way, whatever. And longtime friend / brother of the gym, Randy Bloodbath the Savage. I don't know what we're calling him now. He's back there just hitting massive deadlifts, which he's done, I feel like, for the last 8 weeks. He's hit like a new PR every freaking week.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting back there getting ready to train my 1230. And Randy hits a 905 trap bar elevated deadlift, like just a massive weight.
There's no. You can't put any more plates on it.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, it was jammed to the end.
Literally.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I think the last one was a 25, so I guess you could take it off and put a 45 on, but it's maxed. You know what I mean?
Maxed out.
And he freaking drops it. He screams, like, yeah, like he's pumped,
Got
right?
the rep. Yeah.
Nailed it. And he fought for it. It was like a 10-second rep. And he goes off over like to the strongman land, and he's walking around. And I look over, and he's grabbing at like hamstring, like glute area. I'm like, oh, he cramped up. He's like, oh no. What do you think happened, Amy?
I don't want to know what happened because I'm already having really bad feelings right now.
It was bad.
Bad. Real bad.
Real bad?
Real bad.
Like,
Code.
What do you think?
Code Brown.
oh, Code
No.
Brown?
What's
I
the
was
hospital?
I was
No.
going to say
Code,
like
no, they use that at the
hamstring,
hospital.
like
yeah, but I think Code Brown means
I was
Okay,
going to
Code
say
Blue, Code Blue.
like hamstring.
no.
No.
So
I wish it was that.
that makes so much sense. What ensued makes no sense even knowing after the fact. Like fluke accident.
Unbelievable.
So should I start at the end and go back?
I would just keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, just
So
keep going.
I'm just like looking at Randy. My client Zach, he looks down and he sees what he thinks is excrement falling from his shorts. Randy had busted open a wound on the back of his leg. And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll grab some paper towels or whatever. About 90 seconds later, my client, who's ex-military and stays prepared, had to apply a tourniquet because he put pints on the ground. I mean, he had ruptured a vein in his leg, and he had some dressing on it because it was an older wound, but he was healing or whatever, and bled through the dressing, and just like
To his
we're having to
compression
take
sock, yeah.
through his compression. We were having to take. He had the the powerlifter briefs. We had to get the briefs off of him. He's sitting in a chair. Nate gets him under the pits, and I pull the chair and put him on the ground, elevate the leg, Zach applies the thing. We're trying to like keep him awake and things like that.
There's probably a gallon on the floor at this point.
I mean, legitimately, and you know this because you work in healthcare. Not all just blood.
I got the tingles. It was like thick, dark blood. Like,
yeah. This is not a paper cut, friend. Now, I want to say this. EMTs came. Like we
Where is this wound at on leg?
Calf?
right here.
Back
Okay.
of calf.
Yeah.
So EMT came, and this guy, I was kind of getting weird vibes off him. That's okay. He did a great job. I think everybody was super professional.
Mm-hmm.
But after the fact, if things had calmed down, Fry was kind of like, did it because he knew what time he applied it, because that's important and stuff like that. And he was like, did I do it right? Like, is that up to snuff or whatever? And he's like, could have been a little tighter. Generally, you want to like check the pulse, make sure the pulse is gone. Two things. Number one, Fry did it until the faucet stopped, which I'm calling BS on, because if you have a blown out vein and the faucet stops, you've stopped the pulse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I refuse to believe otherwise.
Yeah.
Also, Randy is covered in muscle. What you're feeling like the top of the foot?
Yeah.
Like, what are you feeling for a pulse in that moment?
Yeah.
You're feeling the top of the foot or the...
Yeah, but do you think there's a chance of finding it on a guy like Randy in that moment?
I mean, you could... Yeah, I mean,
You think
there's...
so?
I'm just saying it totally depends on how tight the tourniquet is. But, like...
Right.
So, we have... they're called Stop the Bleed classes, and I used to be a Stop the Bleed instructor. But, like, more people die of... like hemorrhage than like people do of like that. These are preventable deaths than like people who like had heart attacks and we could have done CPR to bring them back. So like one of the things when they teach you like the Stop the Bleed is like they'll essentially like we have these tourniquets, or like cat tourniquets, and we practice putting them on each other, and it hurts so bad that like you want to start like swinging as hard as you can on the person who's putting it on you.
Let me just throw this
like,
out
just
there.
for practice.
Randy might be the toughest man I've ever met.
He's a G.
Like legitimately.
So
like,
did
I'm being serious.
Is
so,
he like taken away? Like
yeah, they got him. They
did he get admitted or
yeah,
like
he's still in there.
Yeah,
He's still there.
he's. I think everything's okay. He's gonna keep the leg and everything.
he's gonna keep?
Well, that was like part of the. They were worried about it. Sorry, Jim. I think that might be part of the risk. Anyway, I'm getting out of my depth here, but through the whole thing, they're just like, "Are you all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Just laying there, whether he was or wasn't, like just toughest dude I've ever met.
Yeah, he's legit.
And the whole time we're just like trying to cheer him up. He's cracking jokes with us and stuff. The funny part was the old joke in the gym is if you go down under a weight, add weight to the bar before you call the
That's like the
ambulance.
That's like the meme.
And we literally couldn't have.
Yeah.
Had it maxed
It was
out at the
maxed
end of the
out,
bar.
yeah.
Like you could have put like maybe like wedged the 5-pound collars on there.
Yeah, dude, it was.
It's like it was 9:15, not 9:05.
It was.
I mean, it's
wild.
That's still a very impressive weight to be
Oh,
moving.
it's nonsense.
Nonsense.
It's nonsense. So he's on the mend. I think he's like obviously going to take a step back from strongman in like a competition sort of role, but he doesn't know it yet. But he's going to be. I'm going to call on him pretty heavy for. He's going to help us promote shows and he's going to be the guy behind the scenes just calling shots. Before we do that, I need some like obnoxiously big gold chain for him.
to be like I survived.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I need him to fit a build. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I need a Hawaiian shirt, 3 buttons unbuttoned.
Yeah.
Big gold chain.
Dude.
And am I wrong to say he needs a cigar in his mouth?
No.
He seems like he needs a cigar in his mouth.
Yeah.
Preposterously large. Sandals. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
those like really airy, like baggy pants.
Yeah.
I see socks coming all the way up though.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, that's sick.
That was shorts. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it
So-
was pretty wild. Yeah.
It was wild. He handled
The
it.
doctor was like,
I wish that I would have been there.
yeah, I know. That'd have been nice. The doctor was like, well, I mean, I don't think he said this, but this is paraphrasing. But like he pretty much was like, his parents came by and talked to Zach and I after, and he was like, pretty much like, you should play the lotto
Yeah.
today, because it was like you had a couple minutes,
This
you had maybe a minute or two of that bleeding, and it was
This
see you
really went
later.
in your favor.
Yeah, it was so much, it was insane, and yeah,
And furthermore, I don't know how that happens. I'm sure people do, but I'm filing this under fluke accident.
Yeah.
I mean, or freak accident, rather.
Blood pressure,
Yeah.
rupture, like...
Yeah. I mean,
also,
I'm
all
sure
the compression is what we were talking about after, like the squat shorts and...
The squat shorts are like, had to...
But the biggest part of
adding
it
a
is the blood
complication.
pressure. Because
Yeah. But the blood pressure,
so
but you're
we
also
have-
choking them off at the hips, too.
Right,
Like,
right. But if the blood pressure wouldn't have gotten up as high as it did, it's because of that. That's
Yeah.
why it... Because
Yeah.
we have people who blow out their surgical sites.
Well, I guess
Like,
my question
internally,
is...
because
is when you say blood pressure, could the shorts be, like, adding to that?
Oh,
Like-
yeah, no,
like,
it added
you know what I mean?
insult to the already injury.
Yeah, it was nuts,
But
man.
without the blood pressure going up that high, that wouldn't...
It was
you know
nuts.
what
It
I
was
mean?
not the high point of my day by any means because I got a new sign that day,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So he narrowly...
Yeah.
And then I tore my hamstring later and hit my head off of a water heater, cut my forehead open. But the rest of the day really
wasn't bad.
Really straightened
It
up.
really wasn't
really
bad.
straightened up on me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was a crazy day.
Jim, you have any questions? What's the
No.
next segment we got here? Is anything else coming? What do we got?
Jimmy had something he wanted
Jimmy
to
had
talk about, and so
Mine-
did Amy.
Mine was the Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
You ruined that, huh?
I'm
Did we
excited.
do we do
already
that on
talked
air?
about that. Yeah.
Oh, we did. I didn't know if we were on air.
The so yeah.
A break.
Yeah, so Randy, if you're listening to this while you're in your hospital bed, we can have a bag of Red Hots and a pack of Zyn over there anytime, dude.
And apparently Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Yeah, so just
Well, I was going to say if he's at my hospital, I'll come visit him.
I don't know where he is. His lady's a nurse,
Nice.
but I don't know where.
A guy like Randy, I think they got to take to the like the vet hospital.
Yeah.
I think the place that you put like steers when they can't be kept with the other one, you know,
Yeah.
where they just
Yeah.
root around against the wall.
Yeah, they're like he's too wild. You gotta put him with the other animals.
Like Amy, where would you take like an oversized warthog who just like would kill the lesser males? Where would
Yeah.
you take them in your medical experience?
They're probably not getting medical attention.
Oh, really? Randy, you really lucked out. bud,
They're
'cause
just gonna put a bullet in your head because you're done for. Okay, like they're gonna.
the what I can tell you, having gone through that, Jimmy, okay, bud?
Yeah, I laughed as I was drinking water and it came out my nose.
It was really gross.
I missed it. Dang it! I missed
Everything in my being, like I'm just cracking jokes because it's like not the right time. Like I'm choking back like half of them because I can feel how inappropriate it is. But I desperately wanted to go hit the YouTube playlist and like they're rolling them out like there goes my hero.
Dude, that would have been sick.
At one point, they're talking about the tourniquet and they're like best $30 you could spend.
Yeah.
And I told Nate after the fact, I was like, I don't know, you ever been to Tijuana? Like I wanted to say just the most dumb
The best,
stuff.
the one that really got me was when you were like, when you were like, well, he was like, all right, because I was like, all right, let's debrief, because we were after everything was said and done, I was like, all right, let's debrief. We were just.
Do you know
like,
we do that in the hospital?
Well, we
Yeah.
had like two other members there. Like one was on the phone, and
yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Well, no, I was like, after everything was said and done, we were just like covered in blood, and I was like, all right, let's debrief. And then Zach was like, all right, well, he's like, let's go with the pros and cons. He's like, big pro. No publicity is bad. He's like, no, there's no such thing as bad publicity or something after it
It's
happened.
bad press.
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad press, and it made me laugh so hard.
Well, I think I said first things first. Randy's got the help he needs. Second thing, no press is bad press.
Oh, made me laugh.
It was a crazy day, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they were talking about that I think because it's like reoccurringly been injured, that's why he had so much. Like the skin is I don't think quite repaired, and then like the other stuff. But
Well, anytime you have like any like scar, wound, anything,
Yeah.
your skin is not as strong in that particular
Yeah.
spot.
Give him some old Duoderm and call it good.
That's not going to fix that.
dude, darn.
You know what's kind of nuts? Like having that happen, it's like, and I'm not throwing Randy under the bus here or anything. It's just like that could have been like 6 weeks in the making because that dude was crushing deadlifts.
Yeah,
For the
Yeah.
last like 6 or 8 weeks.
yeah,
Like 2 weeks before he had it was unofficial obviously because it's in our gym, but broke like the national record
Yeah.
for one of those
Yeah.
like elevated deadlifts,
yeah,
like just crushing weights.
yeah. That's sick.
And I kind of wonder too, because it kind of like helicoptered up. You know what I mean? Like where one side comes up.
Yeah, he did
and
kind of
then
go up on his toes a little bit.
And I wondered if that on that toe, you know, or who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild, man.
Randy, we love you.
Yeah, keep the faith.
Keep on trucking. See, I tried to come with it. I didn't have anything. Keep on trucking? What is that?
I don't know, dude. It's look, it's Hispanic Heritage Month,
Congratulations. Hey,
and
How's your family celebrating?
thank you for your service.
all month long, it's been
Ooh,
nonstop.
is your mom making cinnamon rolls? Because if so,
Is she
she
making
could.
empanadas?
could make us all.
Nonstop.
What about tamales?
I don't know. We haven't celebrated it at all.
She whipping up some guac.
I don't even think she knows.
I bet she makes a mean churro.
You guys, she doesn't make any of those things.
Wait, she does make cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, she does. That's true. Yeah, but she doesn't make churros or tamales.
Never?
No.
She's never made you a churro?
No.
All right. Well,
Guac though, she's done some good guac.
So, what kind of food from where she's from does she make for you
it's
guys?
called the motherland.
From the motherland.
Yeah, everything's. I mean, it's just just impoverished food. Like it's the poorest of poor food is like what she came up on. So it's like
Spam?
That's exactly what I knew you'd say. I knew you'd say that.
no, it's like
I feel closer to you right now. I just read that out of your freaking frontal
Good.
lobe.
no, it was like it was the same thing. It was the same thing like every week because they also like there was no groceries, none of that, and it was the middle of a civil war. So like they would wait for the military to drop them off like bags of rice and beans, and it was like that all the time. But like a dish that she makes that's like there's one. It's called sancocho, and it's got like
Hey, don't make stuff up.
that's the real
Not
name.
about your mother.
That's the real name.
She's a saint. Don't make stuff up about her.
That's the real name. It's got oxtail in it. Just
Ooh.
crappy stuff you could find to throw in there.
Oxtail, though, like when she makes it, it's good, though, right?
Oh, it's delicious.
That is something cool. I had a history professor that talked about that. Like, it was the first time it hit my radar. There was just like the most impoverished places generally have great food because they have to make something out of nothing.
Right.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just and there's like there's plantains in there and there's like a bunch of other
I
vegetables.
love
Platinos?
some
See, and I'm
fried
not,
plantains.
I'm not a
Platanos.
fan of plantains.
I'm not either.
Well,
If you
it's
fry 'em
'cause
right,
you guys are
they're
racist.
pretty good.
I'm not either. I would
If you
just
fry them right,
I would just
you
grab
put enough batter on them, drop them in that hot grease.
Enough butter
you just drop them in hot grease. It's like fried potatoes.
I was watching. That reminds me of. I was watching. I don't know why, but I love this TikTok account. It's a guy who's he's just a chef. He's actually a chef for a sorority house, and he was making corned beef hash. And he's like, "This is delicious." And he does all this stuff, and he goes down on the griddle and puts a ladle of melted butter, probably like 2 to 3 tablespoons. Drops it in. I was like, "Yeah, that's why it's delicious." Before he flips it, he does another one. I'm like, "Yeah, that's
Oh,
amazing.
my
You're
gosh.
exactly right."
I bet you the sorority girls aren't pumped about that.
No, I
they
bet
probably
they're-
have no idea how many calories they're getting.
Oh, for sure, dude,
Oh,
for
man.
sure.
Oh my gosh. All
It
right.
would be hilarious. Like, I want to be, you know how people say like a fly on the wall in a conversation?
Yeah.
I want to be a fly on the wall of your mom's brain when she's around people talking about like straight up first world problems.
Yeah.
They're like, can you believe Starbucks, the lines?
Yeah.
They're like, they didn't even have venti. They were out of ventis.
Yeah.
And your mom's like, yeah. I'm not even going to go into it, but she's
Yeah, it's
like,
like, yeah.
the stuff I've seen.
Yeah, it's insane. Absolutely insane.
What's your biggest? Oh, I think this is good. Maybe. What's your biggest first world problem that like really bothers you? Do you have one? Mine might be something traffic related. Oh, that's something. I can tell him that story.
What?
It's not. It's pretty anticlimactic, but my traffic story the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm cruising down. By the way, we all like Mizzou football, right?
Sure. I don't.
Figure out the traffic. Can I say that? Figure out the traffic situation. Can we just, hey, Como, do better?
Yeah.
Hey, Como, do better.
Yeah.
Okay?
Last Saturday, I went into work to help out because they were short-staffed, and I walked out of the building, got in my car, and what do you think? I sat in traffic just in front of the hospital for 30 minutes. Couldn't get out. It was bad.
Oh, 30 minutes.
She was supposed to beat me home, and I was like, home.
I think I don't know that I did 30 minutes, but I waited a long time. And it was frustrating because it was like 4 cars back in an intersection. So I was like, this won't be bad. It was a while. Anyway, so different day. I'm outrageously mad. Just like level 8.5. Just life is life in me. And I'm cruising, and I'm sure I like I don't know. Like, I'm sure I cruised too close to the center line or something. I'm sure it was my fault. But I get up to this intersection and I glance over to my right and I see a young kid in a black, like a car nicer than mine. I don't know what it was. Probably like an El Camino. And his eyes are locked on mine and I look away and I'm waiting like 2 seconds, like not long, and I look back and he's still locked on me. And I'm in a different world right now. And it's not even his fault, but he just made it known that he's my arch nemesis. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Like his origin story started today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I grabbed I'm holding onto the wheel and I'm like sore for some reason. Maybe this was after the water heater, I don't know. And I grab the wheel and I lean forward like 6 inches, stare out my window, lock eyes with him. And I'm committed to letting all this traffic pile up behind me before I look away. And I'm just like, if you don't look away, we're going to have an incident.
Wouldn't it have been really funny if you got out of your car and he got out of his car and he was like 5'6" and, you know.
Yeah, it'd have been really funny when the nightly news got there to film the carnage. Go ahead.
No, I just think it's hilarious that, because I've had scenarios like that happen, but they always, like, once they get a view of who's in the car,
Yeah.
they always look away.
Yeah.
That's what blows me about this idiot, is that, like,
Yeah.
he saw you in the vehicle and was
Right.
like, oh, he barely fits in that truck.
Exactly.
And then he's like, I'm
that's
still
a-
going to try and stare you down.
He's like, oh, that's a little person in a Tonka truck. No, wait, that's a full-size vehicle.
Yeah.
He's just feeling,
It just-
not that I'm like that formidable, you need to like run the other way or anything, but I agree with you. But I had this moment where, like, if I'm 10 years younger and 10 years stupider,
Yeah.
or 12, I don't know the conversion rate, I'm like following him to where he's going. Not even to be violent. I don't even mean that. I don't condone any kind of violence. As one of my friends said, it's really stupid to die in traffic. That's like the worst way to die. Don't do
for
that.
sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And I really thought about cruising to where he's at. I was like, hey, and just getting out to be like, hey, man, I must have like cut you off or something. It seemed like we had a problem. Did we have a problem? I'm so sorry. Do we need to solve this? Just we need to talk this out. Put our heads together. Figure this out. But I didn't.
Yeah, it's tough.
So I know Jimmy's first world problem.
What?
When they're out of the chocolate milk and the crystal glasses, the crystal.
Yeah.
When he has to drink it out of like, you know, like glass and not like a fine gemstone.
I haven't bought any of that chocolate milk since that episode.
Your whole world is shaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It really,
Man.
dude. It really got to him.
No, but he's been buying puddings, like different puddings and like butterscotch and
Yes.
what-
Almost
what-
passed out.
Gosh dang it! I love you,
What
Jim.
happened was,
Gosh
though,
dang it!
is
Fancy puddings.
no, not even fancy.
and then he'll be like, "Do you want a bite?" And I'm like, "No," because that looks disgusting.
So-
it's not even just chocolate; it's something with something.
So she got chocolate pudding one time. And I
One
was like,
time.
oh,
One
Well, then
time.
we must be a pudding family now.
That's
So,
exactly what he
like,
said.
I was trying to like find like
He must be a pudding family now.
I was trying to find like a sweet treat.
Jimmy,
that
I
would be
knew
like-
you were going to say sweet treat.
Oh, dude, Jimmy, you're really on one,
That
man,
would
and
be-
it's not.
That would be
it's
like
not
low
gonna
in
work.
calories because it's like a thing of pudding's only like 90 calories, so it's still like
Yeah,
lowish.
but I think if you eat 10 of them, it's 900.
I limit myself to
Oh,
one
do
a
you?
night.
No way, dude. No way.
The best
So-
part is he doesn't even use a spoon. He just puts it up to his mouth and just shoves it.
just squeezes
sucks
it
it
as hard
up.
as he can. He just
Yeah, he
crushes it and just fires
He
at it.
shotguns it. He pokes a hole in it like a beer.
I had a Cravin for butterscotch, and they had one there.
I got a craving for butter. Can we name this?
Dude.
I got a craving for butterscotch.
That's what the episode's going to be named. Yeah.
And,
Oh,
and so I got
yes.
that, and then I got
Craving
like
butterscotch.
some kind of like,
and I'm going to put you eating butterscotch on the front.
like a Tres Leche one that was like 0 sugar.
Do you see what I'm talking?
Fancy
That's why
puddings. You said it wasn't fancy puddings. It
Some-
definitely was.
It was
Figgy pudding.
It was one of the only 0 sugar ones that was available in the
the
cold
world?
section.
Yeah.
in the cold section?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not buying it off the shelf?
No.
The shelf stable ones? Where are you getting it? It's out of the cooler?
Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee in their like dairy section.
It's like over
How
by the
big
yogurt.
is it?
It's like just
like
the
a
4
regular
packs.
yogurt. It's just cold already.
Yogurt?
No, pudding. He's talking about pudding.
Pudding.
Yeah.
No, but it's in the yogurt section.
It's like a. It
I've
cuts
never
the-
bought
it-
one that was cold.
It's gross.
It's like a Hanes
Oh.
commercial in his kitchen where he's in his boxers but then like a white t-shirt
Yeah.
and his socks.
Yeah.
And
He
it's
does
like,
the risky
what
business.
is it good for? And it's like, oh, and then he
No.
uses his hips.
He goes
Absolutely.
the Tom Cruise risky business sliding across
Yeah,
the floor.
yeah.
Turns around, he's got butterscotch all down the front
Yeah,
of him.
and he uses his hips to close the dishwasher door, and then
yes.
like, but he's eating the pudding, and he's like, I feel like a naughty boy right now.
Yeah.
I just feel like a real naughty boy.
I'm going to get naughty in this pudding.
Okay, this
Gross.
is done.
What is it good for? Huh.
Man, I love that you love pudding. That's
It's not that I
my favorite.
I love that you love fancy pudding. When she said that, I was like,
Yeah.
so we shattered his world on chocolate
Jimmy
milk.
Fancy Pudding Nichols.
You shattered his world on chocolate milk. And
Now
then
we
now
have
he
to
had
try-
to move on. He was like,
You
this
should
is
try puddings.
chocolate milk is so last year. And then he's like
Yeah.
on to fancy puddings now.
Yeah. But it's the same thing.
But
it's
you-
just a different.
It's just the same thing. He's like, he's like, you know what this needs to be? Way thicker to the
Yeah.
chocolate milk.
Yeah.
He still just jams a big straw into the pudding.
I still think like so when I was younger, my grandma used to make like fresh pudding from the stove.
Really good. My mom did
And
that too.
Well, she would also like get vanilla ice cream. So the snack that we would have would be like a bowl of vanilla ice cream with that chocolate pudding like
That's
over it.
not a snack.
It is.
That's a meal.
No, it's a snack.
Dude, my mom did
It's
that.
1,000
It was like
calories.
it was like the brown Jello boxes.
Yeah.
And you would put, dude, my mom would make that for my dad because that was his favorite.
It's
No,
so
I'm
good.
not hating on the dish. I'm just saying, like, you can't go to Cold Stone Creamery and be like, I'll just stop in here for a little pick me up. Like,
Yeah.
That's a full blown meal, sir.
Yeah. It's like
I mean, if it's only one scoop of ice cream,
Also whipped
and then
cream?
just like a
You did
spoon-
Hold
whipped
on.
cream
Are you
sometime.
going one scoop of ice cream ever?
No, my grandma was very limited the portions.
Oh, good for Grandma. She
Yeah.
saw your future.
Yeah, but yeah,
it didn't work.
It didn't
No.
work.
Because eventually he became.
That does bum me out. Yeah, I know. This. Pudding
No, I was just
monster.
saying he was like,
Fancy pudding monster.
he got out on his own. And
He
then
also
he was
buys
like,
fancy like water squeezers, like all of his like water
Pardon?
flavors. The
Oh.
water squeezer flavors, they're like the weirdest.
No.
Like yes.
no. So
are.
Hold on. Can I take this? Whoa.
so we usually get like the
Monk fruit.
like the Crystal Light water squeezers there, or I'll get like the Mio ones because I want something other than like blue raspberry.
yeah.
And then like recently they just stopped selling the one Mio flavor that I would get, so then now I've like went on to something else.
And
so it's, like,
nobody cares.
I kind of care a little bit.
I've just went on to the last flavor. was
So
like,
the flavor that he has right now, it's like, do you guys know
was like
those Mr. Sense markers when you were a little kid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know the one that's the red that when you smell it, it almost smells like
Yeah.
the cough syrupy.
Yeah.
That is what his current.
That's a bad idea. Dude.
no,
And he's like,
it was
it's
a mistake.
He goes, it's
okay.
delicious.
So no, not that one. It was a cranberry raspberry flavor, and I was trying to just get rid of it.
I see.
So now it's done.
How much does it cost?
he's putting it right. He's squirting it right into his mouth.
Yeah.
The concentrate.
I
He's
think
got
it's like,
lines on the desk.
I gotta
I
just
think
get
it's
rid
like
of
$2.
it.
He's got lines on the desk, and instead of the straw for his nose, he just sucks it up.
Oh man, dude.
Man, that's great.
Jimmy.
$2.
I think so.
I'll waste $2
Yeah.
if I don't like it.
Yeah, sometimes.
What's
you
the
know,
dollar amount? What's the dollar amount where you're like, I'm not wasting this? I think it's a 10 spot for me.
It's probably
is it?
10.
Are we talking about like food or
Yeah, we'll go
clothing?
food. Not clothing. I wear the same. This might be my dad's shirt. I'm not sure. It's
I don't-
Yeah,
20
10
years
is
old.
probably.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, that's a good spot. I'll usually be like, I don't know, or knocking on it. If I see like 8 something,
Yeah,
I think I might be like, I don't. Am I really
Do you
gonna
know
use
what's
this?
really overpriced?
everything.
Popcorn.
Yeah,
Popcorn.
yeah.
Like, and I'm talking about just the kernels. Like,
Bought some today.
it is
from the Amish
stupid.
store.
Bad,
Was it 50 cents a?
Oh, it's free. It's
Yeah.
like, take this. We'll pay you.
dude. That's insane.
Yeah, they're good people.
Yeah, 12 packs of soda are just ridiculous.
nuts,
It's not even
man.
worth it. It's like $8 for a 12 pack of diet soda.
Yeah, dude. Have you looked up like putting a hit out on somebody? That's really gotten outrageous.
I haven't.
Like
I haven't-
finding a guy. My guy is just like, dude, I can't afford to do it for less than 12 racks.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, how am I gonna handle this problem?
I've never looked into that. So
Really?
yeah.
Well,
Well,
You know who has though? Diddy.
what is it good for? Yeah, he's going. Here's what I think will be interesting. What are the odds that the Diddy thing and the Epstein thing overlap?
oh, dude.
Great
it's
odds, I
Great
think.
odds. Great
Yeah.
odds.
I'd
And
say it's high chance.
By the way, do you guys remember we found out there was Pedophile Island?
Yeah.
And do you remember nobody got in trouble? Isn't that wild?
Yeah, dude.
This
pretty
is
crazy.
real life we're living in, right?
Epstein did, but he's
well,
dead.
Well, and his Max
Ghislaine
yeah,
or something?
Ghislaine
I don't know how to say her
Maxwell.
name.
I don't know how to say it
Ghislaine.
either.
Giselle.
Yeah, Ghislaine.
I guess when you have a lot of money, you can have names that people are
don't
hard
make
to
sense.
I
say.
guess when you have a lot of money, you can do
whatever you
untold,
want.
unspeakable things.
I
Just
couldn't
walk away.
believe.
I think
could
it's not looking good for
believe-
Diddy.
No, I think he's just the start.
Well,
I
they're
think it's
not
gonna
letting him
yeah.
out either. He
No.
tried to offer up. What did I tell
Oh, it
you
was
the
an
other
like
day?
insane
50
amount.
million.
It was an
He
insane
said
amount
that
for
he would
bail.
offer $50 million for bail if they would let him out, and the judge said nope.
No, because they'll get all his money when they put him. Like I've read that about some people. They'll just seize their assets.
Yeah,
Like this is ours now.
yeah,
Which is also like I'm sure did bad things, but like also kind of weird that we allow that. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just arrest you and take your stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Because I've heard of people claim that they didn't do anything bad, but the government came after their
Their
like
assets.
Bitcoin.
their family's farm.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That the government tried to seize from them for like 20 plus years and
yeah.
didn't. And next thing you know, they apparently roofied everybody.
Yeah.
And now they're in prison, but not
Yeah.
really in prison
Right.
because they I just keep giving hints.
Yeah.
Of what we're talking about.
No, I think he's just the first. I think like once they're like gonna like I think he's just the first of a
So,
lot of that. So there's too many videos.
Are you guys familiar
Well, there's
with
videos,
the
but there's also
term-
suspicious deaths. Like his one longtime partner, she
Yeah.
died in like her 30s, and I can't remember what it said.
well,
like a soap
there-
poisoning?
there's
No,
there's
it
like,
might have been like pneumonia or
there's
something,
like
but it was like something like,
Yeah.
There's like 50 videos of like
oh,
the
he's like
ultra
dragging
famous.
women and like kicking
Yeah.
them on the ground while they're like knocked
I mean, if there's
out.
like 50 videos of like ultra famous people being
Right.
like, there ain't no party like a Diddy party, like
I saw
that,
one
that like LeBron said that in a FaceTime video. Like
I
there's
saw
too many
one
people that,
like
are
made me cringe, and it was Diddy and like a 12, 13, 14-year-old Justin Bieber.
Oh, dude, I've
and
seen
they're
that one.
like, what do you want to do tonight? He's like, let's go find some girls.
Yeah.
He goes, man after my own heart, and the camera cuts. Could have been nothing, but
Yeah.
probably wasn't.
well, but and then you see 17,000 bottles of baby oil.
Dude, do you know? So, heard this on a podcast. Go corroborate. I can't tell you if this is true or not. You go look it up yourself. I heard they seized like 1,000 bottles of lubricant. Mm-hmm. Like 1,000.
That's crazy.
That's weird. That's wild.
I would also like to say his longtime partner died at 47, so not in her 30s. But
Same thing.
Still
either
pretty
way,
young.
it was just kind
No,
of
yeah, there's
weird.
There's so I mean
I'll be
there
30
are
when
so,
I'm 47. So.
there are so many famous people in videos of
And
him
that's
like
and that brings
actively
me
engaging in like
and that brings me to my next point. Are you guys familiar with the term power vacuum?
yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you take one guy out and it creates a let's get the group together. We're
get
going to
the
need
band
new
together.
entertainers in America.
Yeah.
The four of us, good grief. I've got the charisma. Jim's got the stage presence. Amy's a girl. We can leverage that somehow. Nate is racially ambiguous. We've got some stuff going for us.
True.
Diversity.
Well,
Yeah.
three
Pretty
and a
white.
half, you know?
Pretty
Yeah.
white.
3.5.
Pretty white in here.
But I could be one of those like not name brand whites. You know what I mean? I could be like one of those like I could claim
you would
Not
fall
Wonder
in like
Bread.
the
Sweden?
no, you would fall in like that like super famous like independent artist type
Yeah.
of vibe. You know, it's like
yeah.
You know,
I'll
one
need
of those
face
guys.
tats like Teddy
yeah,
Swims.
dude, just
I
roll
think
with.
you really want face tats because you brought this up numerous times.
I'll own that. Yes,
Really?
Yeah,
sir.
he really does. Yeah.
I
He really
don't
does
want
want-
face
he
tats.
really does
I
want-
want them so bad. What?
What's keeping you?
What would you get?
Money. I don't know. That's probably what's keeping me. If I had a revelation of something I should have tattooed on me, right on the kisser. You know what I mean?
Oh, on your mouth?
I don't know. I said kisser. That was weird. probably go
Every
cheek
time I
or
think of face tattoos, I think of Mike Tyson and the like. What are those weird
Tribal
thing around
things
the eye,
around his
yeah.
eye?
probably the most like noticeable, like the most recognizable tattoo of all time. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. For my birthday, I got gifted a gift certificate for a tattoo. So
Oh, sick.
pumped,
Dude, that's awesome.
What-
pumped.
What are you gonna
Or
get?
are you gonna hold it and save so you can get a really big one, or
I don't know. That's the $1 million question, the $100 question. Yeah, because like I kind of want. So I'll get your guys' opinion on this because I think I've got the scheme here. I think I'm gonna go be like, hey, I want this. They talk to me about price. Then I tell them I got the gift certificate because I feel like if I'm like, yo, I got $100 I owe you here to throw on this bad boy. I feel like they're going to inflate the price. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
It's to, I don't know, maybe like Iron Tiger or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that still
That's
a
one of
place?
them. Yeah, that's one of them downtown.
I think that's where. I'm terrible. I don't remember things. I'm thinking about getting the shield, my logo,
Nice.
put on me somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe on my leg. I'm thinking leg because I want to do a leg sleeve. Do you call it a leg sleeve? I want a pant leg.
Yeah, it's a leg sleeve.
I wanna-
Pant leg.
Yeah, I want a capri.
Get it right
I
on the
want a
patella.
capri pant. No,
I
I'm
think
thinking
I think that'd be
quadricep.
awesome. Yeah, that'd be sick. That's a good
Quadricep.
spot for it because you could get pretty decent size.
Yeah, and I feel like the shield would be pretty cheap because there's not like a ton of shading and then not a lot of
Yeah, for sure.
jive going on.
Yeah.
Not a lot of bull jive.
Not a lot of jive.
Are you gonna get black and white, or are you gonna get colored?
There's more questions we need answered. You know, maybe our listeners can help. I don't know, but I also don't know if you just get a thing if they can make it into a sleeve later.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Well, but they probably
People
can.
start with like their one
Yeah.
piece and then you
But
design
I also
off
have
of
the
that.
scripture on my leg, so that's already something they got to work around. I'm sure.
Well,
Yeah.
the question is do you keep the stricture on your leg, or if you found something you liked better, do you cover that with another
I'd
tattoo?
keep it, man. That's part of the
You
story.
can make it
baby.
look like a scroll.
Because what would be
Yeah.
really
Ties
cool
in
is
well.
if you put something behind it,
Yeah.
and that was over that.
like a tree. Like I need a tree behind it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like a.
I thought about doing a lion head, but the
Yeah.
problem is everybody's got like lions and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you what I really
Bless you.
want.
Sorry.
What I really want is a bear on my upper arm. But I just, like what kind of guy does that? What kind of guy does like you know what I mean? It's like a weird.
Yeah, I mean it's a very.
I was gonna say, what do you have?
It's so dumb.
He's
bear.
talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, what
crap.
do you have a bear?
No, shut up.
Oh, can you edit this?
Yeah, I'll edit it
Dog.
out.
Dog. Got it.
I'm sweating and
Are
it's
you
so
really?
hot in here.
I have a bit of a glisten, bit of a sheen on my upper arm.
We should all get tattoos. This has been great.
I'll do it. We'll get Linda on board so Amy can get one. And then next thing you know, we're the 4 tatted horsemen. I don't know what we're going to be.
I'd do it.
The 4 horsemen of the Tatpocalypse. Nothing?
I'm in.
All right. Do we have to get the same thing? Oh, I got it. Ready?
I don't see
No.
why you guys.
We'll pick a quote or a song lyric and we'll all get
I'm
a
not
couple words
putting
from it.
writing on me.
Amy, play ball here, okay? Play ball.
I think you guys. I
I'll
think
put
you
it on
guys
the
should
bottom of
also.
my
I
heel.
think you guys should also get the Iron Fortress shield.
Yeah.
Because where did you meet? Where did you fall
meet?
in love?
Where'd you fall in love?
You know, here.
Nebraska.
No. It was working before that.
Amy's still waiting to fall in love. She's like, maybe next week.
All right, fine.
No,
All
you
right,
know what she
shield.
falls in love
That's
with?
fine.
Every night when she watches Jimmy just house 6 fancy puddings, she's just like,
She's like, gosh,
That's mine.
Gosh.
That's mine.
And then later in the night, just
oh, full circle. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
pudding doing it. Did we say that on air?
No. Do you want me to tell that story?
yeah, please do.
I like it.
Please
I
do.
like
I'm
it.
super sweaty in the top, but what do you know?
So
Let's do it.
we'll end it with this story. So the hospital's been really, really short staffed. So like every single day for almost the last like 3 or 4 weeks, I've been waking up really early,
So are you, right?
between 5 or 6,
Short-staffed?
and kind of just checking my phone to see if I have any text messages or calls. And essentially, my phone isn't right next to the head of my bed. It's like down on one shelf right below it, next to it. And so I hear my phone at like 6 o'clock in the morning a couple days ago going like that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to look at it. And I'm like debating on whether I should get up and look at it because I'm like, I'm supposed to get up at 7. So I'm like, I have 1 more hour. And so I finally get up and look at it, and there's nothing there. And I was like, what the heck? What was that? So I lay back down, and then all of a sudden I hear again, and it's Jimmy's ass. Like,
Jimmy.
he's just been like farting.
Amy
Ripping
wakes
it.
up and she's like, my phone stinks. What's happening in here?
Good night.
Well, I didn't turn the smell on the ringer.
She's
So
like,
I was super irritated.
That's so funny. And
That
it's
is-
definitely from the fancy puddings.
it's definitely from the sweet, cute, fancy little sweet
I
treats.
haven't had pudding in like a week.
When did this happen?
I thought you had pudding like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Maybe.
yeah, you
I
don't
think-
even know anymore, Jimmy.
the
That's the
dairy.
problem. This is a problem now. Okay?
Yeah,
You
dude.
don't even know when you're eating pudding anymore.
Yeah.
There's only one left,
You're
so
just- well, there's 1,000 empties under your bed, guaranteed. You're you're sleeping. pudding.
There's also each one has its own spoon, so there's just 30 spoons, and
Amy's like, what happened to our spoons?
they're just under the bed. He falls asleep as he's eating them, and it just like
it's like
Oh,
chocolate
man.
pudding all over my face.
yeah,
He's
just-
got I think I've used this before, but this story gives it new life. Jimmy's got one of those camel packs of pudding, just on him at all
Oh
times.
yeah, you have. Yeah,
So
and it's with
gross.
a straw.
Oh, hey, this is neither here nor there. One more find. Did I already tell you this? I told you on the phone. Another find at the Amish establishment I'm really pumped about. I found a protein with caffeine in it. It's like, I think coffee flavored, and it's not enough caffeine to matter. But it's like 30 servings maybe. I bought it before. I think it's around 40 to 50 bucks. It's a well-known brand. It's $10.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
That's sick.
fantastic.
Yeah, dude,
We might
that's
do
it.
that as a taste test.
I'm down. I like
Yeah.
protein.
Guys, we did it. Did we do it?
We did
I
it.
think we did.
We
I think
did
we're
it. This was a
done.
long
And
episode.
this was
Yeah, I
long
feel
is
like
it?
you could cut this into two.
We did it. I freaking
Let's just keep going. Who's with me?
no.
One more time.
we gotta go give our cat
I gotta.
insulin.
Yeah, I need to. I gotta.
Yeah, I gotta
too.
go clip my cats.
I
up.
gotta-
I gotta go train my dragon. I got. My library needs
Gotta take your book
I got a
back.
ton of-
reshelving.
Yeah, I gotta.
That's like the worst. One time I gave a weird kid a ride home in high school. My friends made fun of me forever for this. I love the kid to death. Not gonna say his name. He's weird, and it was like a 15-minute car ride to take him home, the middle of nowhere. And we're just chatting. I'm trying to be friends with him, whatever. He's like, he has some workshop and he wants to show me something. And he's like, hey man, you want to come in and da da da. And I was like, man, it's my grandma's birthday, so I gotta skedaddle. They made fun of me so long.
Dude,
for
that's
that.
so funny. Hey, you gotta. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, it was Bonnie's birthday, man. I had to go show my face.
Do you still know this
It's real,
person?
it's real political. What's that?
Do you still know this person?
No, I haven't seen him in 20 years, probably.
Okay.
2000. I graduated 2006. No, it could be 20 years. Probably 18 ish.
Jimmy, Close
My name's
this out.
Zach. Oh, you were looking at me.
Well, guys, it's been fun. It's been a while. We'll do this again next week.
I want more energy. Try it again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, guys, we finished another episode here, so
good.
we
I
are
like this.
going
Feels
to
good.
close this out, and we'll see you next time.
bye everybody.
See ya.
Buy your
Bye.
pudding. Source your pudding responsibly.
Bye, everyone.